Welcome to Key Travels. My name is Amber Key, and I like to share with you different ideas of things that you can do while you are here in San Antonio. Whether you are visiting or you're a local like me and you're just trying to discover something new to do in this city. Well, this coming up week for March 9th through the 16th, there's a lot going on. Spring break is starting for a lot of families, and so your kids are out of school. You need to know what there is to do. So I am here to help. So I like to post these videos, what's happening in San Antonio, on Mondays. And then on Fridays, I like to do a feature of something that you can do in San Antonio, or maybe some of my other travels that I've done. So if you haven't yet, go check out my past videos. I have all sorts of different videos that are out. A lot about the parks here in San Antonio, SeaWorld, as well as Six Flags. And then this Friday, I have being posted one about the zoo. And this last Friday, I did the Japanese tea garden. So make sure you go and check those out. Also subscribe. If you have not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe, because that definitely helps my channel grow, which I'm definitely trying to do. I'd love to be able to get to 1,000 one of these days. I am about 1/10 of the way there. So I have a long way to go before I hit 1,000, but that is definitely my ultimate goal. So anyway, let's get to why you are watching this video, and that is what's happening in San Antonio. So what's happening for March 9th through the 16th? So March 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. there is a free spring break family day at the San Antonio Museum of Art. Admission to the museum is free, and families can enjoy hands-on art activities, live performances, interactive gallery experiences, and opportunities to design their own mask, which is inspired by the museum's special exhibit, which is all about for you to discover the colors, music, and the movement behind contemporary and traditional masquerade practices in West Africa. So if you do not know a lot about that, definitely go and check out the special exhibit. It is definitely a lot of fun to go check out. There's going to be a lot of activities that you can do for the family. So I hope you guys go to that and enjoy that. Now, every Tuesday, so it's happening this Tuesday, but on March, 10th is Tuesday? I think so. But on this Tuesday, also through July 28th, every single Tuesday at the Viola Ventanas, Ventanas. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ventanas? I don't know. Anyway, there will be a live music featuring local artists from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So this would be a nice little date night that you could do if you're looking for something for a date night to do that is on a budget. So this would be something that would be good to do for that. Now, starting March 9th at the World Heritage Center, visitors are invited to enjoy various fun and free hands-on activities for all ages for drums around the world. They will allow visitors to experience various drumming techniques and instruments around the world. Scheduled events will be running through Saturday, March 14th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that's something else that you can do that is free. We love free. Free's great. Who doesn't love free? They say that you can't get people to agree on anything. If you have like a whole bunch of people in a room, you can't get anyone to agree on anything. That is a lie, because you can. Everyone agrees on free. Everybody loves free. So now also on Tuesdays in March, you can enjoy free dance lessons starting at 7 p.m. at Stable Hall. This is located at the Pearl, and you can stay there and enjoy live music. It starts at 8 p.m. So the free dance lessons are at 7 p.m. and then you can stay and have live music at 8 p.m. And this is for all ages and all levels of, whether you are just starting out with dancing, you've never danced before, or maybe you're a pro at it. Either way, this is fun. Everyone's welcome. Again, this would be a great date night that is on a budget. Now, speaking of free dance lessons and, budget dance, so, every once in a while I've done one, $50 date night where my husband and I have gone out on a date. We went over to the Pearl area. So make sure you go check out that video because I've done that. We went to Casa Katrina and La Villita. We had a great time. And their goal was we could not spend more than $50. So these free activities would be a great thing to do for a date night, for a $50 date night. My husband's not really that into dancing, so I don't know if we'll do this, but I mean, maybe I can get him to do this because, I mean, hey, content for my channel, right? I need to have good content, and I feel like going to one of these free things, one of these free dance lessons would be good content. So comment below if you are on my side and if you agree with me that my husband should take me out dancing for free for a $50 date night. So comment below if you think that we should do that. So on Wednesdays, though, at the Cove, you can learn how to West Coast swing for free. I've never done swing dancing. I used to watch Dancing with the Stars, and I used to watch So You Think You Can Dance. So I have seen, I am familiar with West Coast swing. So that would be a lot of fun to do. And the Cove has really tasty burgers. And whether you are a vegetarian, vegan, or you like to a carnivore and you like to eat meat, they got you covered because they have all sorts of food there that is great. And the Cove is such a quirky place. So the Cove is a restaurant, and of course they have music and everything as well that you can go to. But if you want to get your car washed, they're a car wash too. So you can go get a car wash and go and have a restaurant, grab a burger or something. You can do that. But you know what? If you got some dirty clothes too, you want to wash those, guess what? They're a laundromat. So they are a laundromat, they're a car wash, and they're a restaurant all in one. So they got you covered. And plus now you can have some free dance lessons, apparently. So yeah, the Cove is the most quirkiest place I have ever seen. And it is definitely a lot of fun. I have been there before. They have really tasty burgers. So I would definitely suggest doing that. Like I said, this would be a great budget date night. Go on Wednesdays, learn how to West Coast swing, and grab something tasty to eat. Now, on March 12th at the Majestic Theater, you can see Diana Ross live in concert. So that would be a lot of fun. I know a lot of her music. I don't know a whole bunch, but I know some. So that would be a fun concert to go to. Now, from March 12th through the March 15th at the Magic Theater, you can go see Dragons Love Tacos. So, of course, San Antonio, this has got to be the place for dragons to come if they love tacos, because San Antonio's got the tacos. So this is a wonderful show for little ones. The time is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And ticket prices for this range from $26.50 to $33.50. This production is adapted from a New York Times best-selling book, Dragons Love Tacos, and it is a sizzling story full of fiery fun for the entire family. So definitely, if you have some little ones and you have some time, trying to figure out what to do during spring break with them, definitely check out the Magic Theater and take your little ones to that, because it sounds like it'd be a really fun show. Now, also, on March 12th, for something that, again, another little date night that you could do, not so much a budget-friendly date night, because you do have to pay $95 to get into this, but if you want to take a cooking class with someone, you can learn how to make paella from the Culinary Institute of America. Paella is delicious. It's like a rice dish from Spain. It is really, really good. This is located at the Pearl Brewery area, and the ticket price for this is $95, as I mentioned, and it is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you can embark on a culinary journey to the heart of Spanish cuisine with Paella Perfection cooking classes. In this interactive session, you'll learn traditional techniques and regional variations that make paella a beloved dish worldwide. I know I've had paella before, and it really is delicious. It's the saffron. that's what makes it, is the saffron. So this is for people who are 18 years or older. So this is not something to bring the kids to. Like I said, this would be something really good for a date night, but not a $50 date night because tickets are like $100 each. So now also on March 12th through the 15th is the Spring Fest at the Market Square. So the Market Square is a historic Mexican like flea market. If you have not been, you absolutely have to go. I don't have a video on that yet, but I do plan on making a video. Maybe I'll make it this week with having the music festival. Sounds like it'd be pretty good. I might do that. So you may be seeing a video on that soon. So, but this is a 4-day music festival at the historic Market Square. It is featuring Tejana music, country rock, and regional Mexican music as well. This is free to enter, and there's going to be lots of food and drink vendors as well. So this would be a good time to go and check out the Market Square. The Market Square is so vibrant and has all the colorful flags around, so it's really, really great. There is also a free art museum there that you can go check out. So if you want to go check out, see a free art museum, go check that as well. But yeah, you have to go to the Market Square, especially when they have live music going on, because it is just such a fun place and a fun atmosphere to go to. Now on March 12th is the second Thursday of the month, which means that you get free entry. Now this is for locals. This is not for visitors. But from March 12th, on March 12th, you can get free entry to the McNay Art Museum from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then there's also going to be some outdoor activities as well, starting at 6 p.m. Now, like I said, this is a reoccurring event that happens every second Thursday of every month. So if you haven't been to the McNay Museum, this would be a good time to see it, is on March 12th. Now, on March 13th at the Tobin Center, you can get tickets to go see the Naked Magicians. So ticket prices start at $58. The showtime for this is 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. This group is from Australia, and it is the world's funniest and naughtiest magic show that you can go to. And they were featured on shows such as America's Got Talent and Entertainment Tonight. It is perfect for an ultimate girls' night out. So if you want to go do that, you know, looking for a girls' night out, definitely looking to get in these tickets. It would be a fun thing to do. Now on March 13th, 14th, and 15th. So St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner. It is happening on Tuesday the 17th. So it's right around the corner. Now, we don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day like on the day when it's on a weekday, so we celebrate it like the weekend before, which is this weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th. So there's going to be so much going on downtown on the Riverwalk to celebrate for St. Patrick's Day. So there's going to be an artisan art show where you can experience the beauty of the Riverwalk at the artisan show by shopping over 40 handmade artisan booths, including pottery, textiles, jewelry, woodworking, paintings, beadwork, and more. So if you're looking for something that is a unique San Antonio gift or souvenir, you know, this is definitely going to be something for you to stop by, because there's going to be so many local artists, and this is a great way to shop local and help out local artists, which I think is so important to do. I know I enjoy going, and whenever I go to a new city or I go somewhere, I always try to get something for local art. So I always try to do that. So I definitely recommend that you do the same thing. It is always a great souvenir to bring back something like that from your trip. Now, this is located over by the River Center Mall area of the Riverwalk. So it's not like the Riverwalk is split up into 3 sections. You have the Museum Reach, the downtown area, and then you have the Mission Reach. So this is in the downtown area, but it's kind of like in that little cove that you go into where it has the River Center Mall. So as you're heading in towards that way, that's where you're going to find all of the booths and vendors for that. Now, on March 14th and on March 15th, the city will be dyeing the river green. So we do dye our river green. You know, you may have seen that, like, also I think Chicago dyes theirs green as well. This will happen from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. They use 25 gallons of eco-friendly dye. So don't worry about it. It's not going to hurt the animals or anything like that. This is eco-friendly. This is good to do, and it's going to turn our beautiful river, transform it into a dazzling shade of emerald green, which some people would argue is it very too much different from what it normally is. I feel like the river is actually kind of always kind of green, but it's going to be greener. Or it's going to be greener on purpose this time, instead of like it just being like that all the time. It's going to be greener on purpose. So there's a difference, I guess. So they're going to be doing that. And there's also going to be tons of live entertainment as well. So at La Villita area at the Arneson Theater from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's also going to be a parade at 6:30 p.m. at the Arneson Theater. But this parade is also going to be at the Museum Reach from 3 to 4 p.m. So that's over by the Pearl and coming down, so past like Elsewhere Bar and Grill. So Elsewhere is really good. They're actually selling tickets where you can go and have VIP tickets to get like river seating so you can see it. Elsewhere is such a fun outdoor bar and grill right there on the Riverwalk. So over in that area, the parade's going to be from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then it's going to reach the downtown area about 5:45 to 7:30. And then, like I said, at 6:30 is where it's supposed to be at the Arneson Theater. So that's right there at La Villita area. Now, there are plenty of bar crawls and celebrations for the bars along the Riverwalk. I mentioned Elsewhere. Also, Dirty Nellies is having something. Howl at the Moon is having stuff. Hard Rock Cafe. I mean, pretty much every single bar that you can go to is having some kind of celebration. You can get the green beer, during this time. It is a huge celebration. So make sure you go there, wear your green, celebrate St. Patrick's Day early, wear green, and go and have a great time and enjoy all of the festivities that we have going on downtown at the Riverwalk for St. Patrick's Day. Now, on March 14th at the Emily Morgan from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., you can attend the Dinner Detective True Crime Murder Mystery Dinner Show. That was a mouthful. So their professional actors are not in costume. So sometimes you go to a dinner show and it's kind of like maybe like done in a different time, and so all of them are wearing costumes and everything, so who's a part of the show and who isn't. Well, for the Emily Morgan one, it's a little bit different because their actors are not in costume. They're going to look just like regular guests. They're going to be sitting amongst you. And so this is going to be a modern, social, and highly interactive evening. Now, each ticket includes their signature murder mystery show, a complete dinner, waitstaff gratuity, and plenty of unexpected twists. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you go ahead to that. It definitely sounds like a lot of fun. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, again, it'd be a great date night, just saying. So that would be really good to do. Now, also on March 14th from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m., so this is a late night thing at the Deco Ballroom on Fredericksburg Road, you can see the DJ tribute to two of the most iconic new wave bands of the 80s and the 90s. So you can see Depeche Mode and The Cure, where they have a tribute to both bands. And doors open at 7 p.m. There is a $5 cover charge for this, so not too terrible. And this is for ages 21 and up. They suggest that you arrive early as seating is very limited. Now, there is free parking and a full service bar as well. So that definitely sounds fun if you are into the new age music and you enjoy The Cure and Depeche Mode. This may be the thing for you to go to. Now, on Sunday, March 15th, from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., there will be live entertainment at the La Vallita area in the Artesian Theater to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So I had mentioned this earlier with part of the celebration. So there's going to be another river dyeing from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So the river dyeing will be twice. Now the parade is only on one day. The parade is only on Saturday. But there's going to be entertainment and the river dyeing on both Saturday and Sunday. So that's why I'm mentioning this again, because I mentioned it before for Saturday, but now it's also going to be on Sunday as well. There will also be floating entertainment though. So they're going to have the river barges where they're going to have people, performers going around. So there's going to be floating entertainment, and in the downtown area featuring the Highland Dancers, San Antonio Pipe and Drums, the Kelly Irish Singers, and there's going to be a whole lot more. This will be from 2:30 to 3:15. So if you are downtown in the downtown area, you know, you'd get to check this out. Like I said earlier, they are going to have the Artesian Art Show. So while you're going around looking at that, you'll be able to see some of this. Now, also, there will be a Lucky Dog fashion show as well. Now, this is from 2:30 to 3:15. So the performers will be from 1 to 3. But from 2:30 to 3:15, you will have the Lucky Dog fashion show. So that sounds like it'd be super adorable. So head over to the Arneson Theater and check out the dog show, because I think that sounds like it'd be super cute. Because who doesn't love dogs in costumes? I mean, that's adorable. So I hope I gave you some really good ideas on what to do if you didn't know what to do this week or this weekend or this week during spring break. I hope I gave you some ideas on what to do. I will be having the links for everything that I talked to below in this description here. If you checked out any of these things, please comment below and let me know what you did and how you enjoyed doing it. And then also, please, if again, I've mentioned, if you're not already, please subscribe. Help me get to 1,000. Can I make it to 1,000? I'm almost at 100. So I'm just 1/10 of the way there. I'm almost there, right? Kind of, sort of, maybe. So I'm almost there. So let me get to 1,000, and I can only do that by you guys subscribing. And also, if you found this video helpful and if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. Give me a good thumbs up. And also, you know, share this with other people as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. And remember, I am the key to your best vacation.